Welcome back to another episode here on the Let's Play. Um, you might be able to see Minecraft looks a little different. I actually got some shaders because I recently got a new computer that can actually run them. So now we have shaders. Just a little heads up because um, like the water and stuff looks a little different. But I'm still have like default textures. It's just now they look a little better, and the lighting looks a lot better, and clouds and stuff like that, and the sun. So, at the end of this episode, I have a couple clips of us going around. Well, I have a couple clips of me going around and looking at different spots that I like with the shaders. But, um, let's just get underway with this episode. And actually, to start, we'll start in the creative server. So in the creative server, we've been working on something. Um, so we have the gate to the city, but right out front, we want to have a little area. We videotaped this before I got my new computer, and I tried to back up my old computer, but um, apparently it didn't back up my video recordings, so I lost them. So if you want to see us building these and sort of taking you through the process, you can check out Josh's channel, and he'll show you everything. But I want to focus on this for a couple minutes, sort of give you guys an idea of what I'm seeing. So let me take you through that right now. Okay, so we're up here, right next to the gate to the front of the city, right? We got some trees growing. This is where we'll have the little market area, as you can see, shops and stalls. And then once we go down, this is where I want the village. So I've started like mapping it out, sort of, kind of. So I want like houses on either side that I'm marking with the wood. I'll probably have another path here that goes back there, because I want a tree back there, or a house back there. Probably have another couple back there, and then a couple on the way. But right here, I want a well because we have the main path coming from the farm over there and the village way over there where we first started. So this path connects all the way through, and then I'm gonna have the main thoroughfare going to the city come all the way down and then down to into the little valley down here. So I want a well here because it's very central. There's also these water pits sort of around. So I want to sort of connect these. Maybe have like a little waterfall running down on these rocks down into this one. And then we'll have this. I'll dig this out a little. I marked it with these pillars, which of dirt doesn't really help. But we'll dig out this little area down like 1 or 2 blocks. And then we'll bring the water all the way to here. And we'll sort of end over here. And then, of course, with the houses, we have a couple houses on the hill, and then a couple houses down here. This will be like the main area for the village. So a lot of houses, a lot of life. But again, these houses are going to be destroyed. I don't want to edit the landscape too much. I want to keep that pretty close. So these houses will have to sort of be built on top of that and then made to look like they were also destroyed at the same time. And what we really should have done is just built a little village here and then fought the wither, but that's okay. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it for this area. I'll show you more designs next episode. I'm just trying to get this out so I can get back on my grind. Also, next episode, I'm going to go crazy. Next episode, I'm going to start messing around with auto crafting and updating a lot of our farms to work with auto crafting, and I'm actually looking forward to that, and then I get to show you guys all that work, so that'll be fun. But right now I'm going to take you into the nether, and we're going to work on the nether tunnels a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at this tunnel real quick here, because I've been doing some work. Please don't shoot at me. It was still getting spawned in, because I just had packed ice here, 4 across, and the mobs can still spawn on packed ice. So I had to do this, put some rails around. I'm also gonna have a ladder going all the way up, but I haven't finished this part, and I'll show you me building most of this in a little clip. But first I want to show you what I've accomplished here. So I had to switch out this row and the row on the other side. It used to be ice, now it's slabs. As you can see, it still works. And then this goes to the end, and that's really the only one I actually have hooked up. As you can see, nothing spawns here. My old design, I would have run into so many mobs. Just because this is over a lava lake, so anywhere something can spawn, it will spawn. It is a lot more functional, and with the slabs on the outside instead of just 4 lanes of rails, I think it looks a lot better that way. And as you can see, it still works. And then I'll show you the clip of me building this little tunnel upwards. And you might be wondering why I'm building upwards, because obviously an ice tunnel with boats can't go vertical, which is why I made it so big, so you can just fly up, or I'm gonna have the ladders on both sides so that you can climb up if you don't have rockets or wings. But if you take a look at the very top, we have sort of a problem, because I'm trying to get through the ceiling, but as you can see, there's some bedrock up there I ran into while I was building, which is normal, obviously. But if we take a look here, it is pretty thick in some spots, but there are techniques on removing bedrock. So I'm gonna try a couple of them and bring you guys through it, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, so I have this piston. I think below this is only 1 thick. And so we're gonna try to use this piston to break the bedrock. We only need 1 piston, 2 of these, 1 of these, and let's take 1 of these. I think that, oh, and 1 of these. So we'll come over here, put obsidian here, put stone there, TNT, TNT, lever, and trapdoor. So most important part here, if we go into settings, controls, keybinds, use item, place item, or place block. We want to actually change this. I'm just gonna put like N, because I don't think anything's connected to N. So now, well, I don't really want to place obsidian. As you can see, I can just place blocks. I'm hitting N, not the normal, and it goes a little faster than usual, which is why we're doing it that way. Okay, I gotta make sure I hit the right button when I go down. Okay, so what we're going to do, I do need a piston, is we're gonna try to, so we'll hit this, it will activate all this. We'll go under the trapdoor and try to place the piston facing down right here. So let's just give it a good try. So we're going to come over, hold N. I think it worked. Okay, so it's actually facing upwards, as you can see. I tried a new arrangement. It might have just been luck, I'll be honest. But it's still facing upwards when I placed it. Yep. And if it's facing upwards, you know it's worked. Now comes the sad part of well, I have to do it a lot of times. I brought a lot of TNT for a reason. Well, I'll be getting to work, so I'll let you guys know how it's coming along. Okay, and that's a whole row done. No time at all, really. Hold on, let me look. A whole 3 minutes to do that row. So yeah, it's not um, taking too long actually to do this. Also, I feel like I'm getting faster and faster, and then there'll be less and less to actually do since the more you get down, the less likely there is for bedrock to be. But I wanted to mention a couple key points. Make sure that there's always blocks under the TNT. So like when I was over here, I actually had to place some stone to keep that TNT from falling away. I just don't want to mess up anything, so I want to make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. So if you guys are doing this as well, you wanna make sure you're doing that. Anyways, I'm gonna just do the rest of this off camera and. Oh, it looks like it worked though. So that's all of the bedrock. So I just want to bring up a couple things here. As you can see, probably don't. Oh, probably don't start building your tunnel up up to the bedrock. Just because, as you can see, I'm blowing it up as I go down. So now I gotta replace them. Good thing about using TNT is that it gives you the blocks back, so you don't have to worry about losing them as long as you pick them up before you blow up the next TNT. Because if you start just mindlessly going, then yeah, you will actually start blowing stuff up. But I made sure to take a look down every time. So now all I have to do is get all my stuff, work my way back up, building this up, and then I'll be able to get started above here, which will be a lot of fun. So I'm here to give you a little update on the roof of the nether. So I want there to be a distinct difference. So I'm going with a blue color up here. Obviously I've not made it spawn proof yet, but I'm gonna do blue on the top of the nether, so you know if you come out of a portal you usually don't come out of, you know you're on the top of the nether versus on the bottom. So the bottom's red, up here is blue. And then I might also go with a different design that sort of has an open top. I haven't fully decided yet, just because I know in the middle I want an open top, because if you're flying up, I don't want you to hit your head on this. So I have a little, well, kind of a big hole in the middle there. But yeah, other than that, none of this is like concrete. And I think this is the only portal up here, so I'll test around with it, see what I like, see what I don't, and I think that's it for this episode. I'll send you to the little clips I made earlier with a voiceover on different things about the shaders that I like, and sort of places around our world that look really good with shaders. Voiceover time. Here we are at my lake. I do love this clip because one, the light just reflecting off the water, it looks pretty cool. You'll see a little more of that, and like just you can see like the dark and the light, and then you can see the life under the waves. I just really like this. This clip, we get a nice little moonlight coming through the trees as we walk through the night. I do get sort of attacked here. So I start running, but shaders just sort of like, I don't know, it makes you feel more in the space, more atmospheric, uh, and the light. The difference between like the super light and the super dark is more prominent. Here in the day, we see the light coming through the leaves. You can see it on the ground there. And then we'll stare at the sun here for a second, so you can see the rays come in. Speaking of staring at the sun, the next clip is actually us watching the sunset. Right here, watch this, right? Crazy. I literally just pulled up. I was about to turn off my hotbar, as you can see here. And then we'll start a time lapse of the sunset. But I think it's just like, just a lot more beautiful than just regular Minecraft. So I'm going to start playing with shaders. You guys let me know if you like it or not. But that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Bye.